Welcome, my collection of gorgeous motherfuckers. Oh, I'm happy to have you back. Happy to be back. Haven't really taken a fucking break, but you know what? It's been a long January so far, so it is what it is. We are in for a treat. We are going to be watching a bronze, but everyone was previously silver. Everyone's getting their fucking elo back. Ranked game. Starting my buddy Crimson Sky, kicking up at the top lane with his customary Xin Zhao pocket pick. This is going to be an unpleasant one as he's going into a Darius, and Darius is just a really, really good low elo top lane. No, actually he's good. Even he can be good up in even like the higher lanes too. I'm going to turn down the sound a little bit so we don't just listen to me try to yell over top of sound. You know, if that's a thing. Alright. So we're going to be doing a bit more of a cast. We're going to focus a little bit on the top lane. We're going to try and cover some shit we don't talk about too much. And I say this, you know, up until I forget to talk about it entirely. So, red team is a TP Conquer Darius up the top lane. They've got a looks like an Aftershock Fiddlesticks. Interesting. We've got a Fleet Yone, which is pretty much requires the same into a Katarina. A Presty Attack Aphelios with a Xerath support running combat. That's going to be a lot of pokes coming in. So it's really going to come up to how well the Leona can engage around it and how much they can mitigate the impact. So on the blue side, like I said, my buddy Crimson Sky going up into the top lane with Conqueror Xin Zhao. He's going with the Flash Ignite. We've got a Hail of Blades Master Yi. We've got the traditional Conqueror Katarina running the Flash Ignite. Arcane Comet Misfortune, which again, pretty common. Like, it's just good. Like, it gives you the early poke in lane to remain relevant until she can start getting some items, especially if she started with the tier. And, of course, the Aftershock Flash Ignite Leona, which again, it's just what you do. It's what you run. It's just solid. All of these matches are very, very volatile, quite honestly. So I'm quite interested to see how they go. Darius is elected to start with the Doran's Shield. He's actually going to be a little tanky. It's going to be a little interesting. So Yone wins the first two levels against Cat. He should lose at 6, but we'll see. So Darius does crazy damage early because of his bleed effect. It just hurts so much. Zin's actually probably going to burn to death pretty much. Nope, just wore off. Very good. He needs to get a lot of autos to get back into this now, especially now that he's down a level. The flash went in. He managed to miss with it. Good flash out, actually. Minions do a little bit of damage, but it's flash for flash and ignite gone, and Darius still has TP. This is a bad time. He's level 1. If he backs out of this lane, he's pretty much dead, but if he stays, he's dead. He's going to come back. Darius is probably going to be up an entire level on him. Well, 2 levels. But he's going to be at low health. My concern is that the Zin's just going to aggressively run into it with a level disadvantage and die. So Kat took a nasty trade because, like I said, she loses these first couple of levels. It's just the nature of the game. Biggs is farming, and he is farming. Darius is backing with that level advantage. He's going to be able to TP back and just sort of crush into it, but it's not like he can buy much. He has 6 minions. Like, that's it. So, you got a lane advantage. If he TPs, he's an idiot. Yep. He's going onto this Yone. Yone's going to flash back and just die. Now we're accelerating the Yi. That's a big deal. The reason that Darius is an idiot is because Xin wasn't gonna push this. You could have very easily held onto this. Gets the knock up. Okay. not too terrible. Got the Conqueror stacks. Darius misses that. Zin really wants to go in now. He dodged out of that Q. He gets the knock up. Darius, why are you standing there fighting? You're actually probably just going to... Oh, good Q hit. That was actually very fucking close. Level down. See, now Darius is fucked. Because he TP'd back to lane with no advantage. And then straight up died. So now he has to take the long walk of shame. Zin is still up here very low. Fiddlesticks, he has no wards up. He's just super vulnerable. Can you get that knock up enough? You get the knock up, but you're going to die with the red burn. You're done. That was big. If Fids wouldn't have shown up, Darius would have basically been kept out of the game. Able to get a long sword, but Darius got cloth, which negates what this was going to be. So Darius is actually going to be, because you got killed, Darius is actually going to be stronger. He's going to hit... Yeah, he's probably going to end up hitting 5 first. Oh, this could be big. Why are you following when he was just going to teleport back there? Darius, if you go down here, Zin's back with the W, but drops. Burns going on. We are having some usually tops and islands, and shit's just going crazy. I'm actually very surprised to see the roam coming from the cat. She did, however, get the double. The poke's coming out pretty hard. Xerath running in. Leona, why did you go on the Aphelios and not the Xerath? You could have easily turned that for the extra kill. Still got it anyways. What the flash was that? Oh, Leo, what the shit? Okay, so almost every sunburn except Xerath still has flash. Shit went a little crazy. Fids is going into the cat's there. Gets the kill down from the Yi. Yone was able to drop out this cat. Yi is bigger, badder, better. Gets that Q down, gets the double. I'm sorry, that's a 4-0-1 Master Yi at 6 minutes. We've got a level advantage from the Xin Zhao. The issue is, he has aggressively burnt through all of his mana. The big problem for the red side is, yeah, you got a Fizz that does have some pretty good CC. Beautiful play from the Leona. Beautiful play to get that E off. Just tagged it. That was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This Aphelios greeted too because he hadn't bought shit, like no backing. So Zin is crazy low on mana. Really, he's quite limited on what he can do. Cat really wants to hit 6. Jumps to the dagger, gets the reset. They're going to be doing a little bit of trades here and there. Yone pops a little E, gets a little extra damage. Cat's only halfway to 5. She's pretty low down, and Yone hits 6. So this is an issue. Zin is trying to get those autos in. Able to get the kill. Darius was 6 and simply just was not able to weave in to get those burn stacks off for that big execute damage. So they are hitting this Fiddlesticks. Is level 6, is ulting in. No escape from the misfortune. Just straight dies, but Cat's here, Master Yi's here, and they take a quick double onto the spot lane. 5-0-2 for the Yi. This is a problem. It doesn't matter anymore about top. It doesn't matter about bots. The fact that this Yi is getting this big, and really there's limited point and click CC, which is going to be a problem to stop this Yi. He is going to become godly. The issue is he's 5-0-2, hasn't bought shit yet, hasn't backed. This is going to be terrifying. So you've got Serrated Dirk onto the Xin. The issue is, Xin is a glass cannon, and it's dangerous to be a glass cannon into a Darius. Because he does true damage, right? And a lot of it. And it's not max health, it's just a shit ton. He's got the plated skill caps, so he is going to be able to run you. got this definite advantage into the Yone. You're going to flash back. Why did you flash, Zin? He has to snap back to here. That was a waste of a flash, but still. Able to get that extra kill. 4-1, sitting pretty. Got the corrupting pot. So that means he started with regular potions, ended up buying a refillable potion, and has now got a corrupting potion. There is a lot of potions going on a champion that naturally builds, or has built in healing. So Fitz is sitting there. He's on a ward. Jin Zhao knows that he's there. This was on a ward. You can't possibly be surprised. Alt is burnt. A little bit of burn damage, but Yi is running in. Yi is down onto the minions. Fiddlesticks is waiting in the bush for his ult to come up. It's up now. Can definitely go with this charge. Okay, he's sitting there. Now the Zin decides to attack. Darius comes in, gets the big hit. He is coming in to follow through. I don't know why Darius waited so freaking long to do anything. Ulted too early. Double kill goes down onto this Yi that already has the Kraken Slayer. The better build is going with Duskblade. Whatever. Because of the invisibility, it makes the borderline impossible to deal with. It's just so strong with the resets. Cat's having not a great time against this Yone. Like, she's 1, 2, and 5. The Yone is 1, 4, and 1. He's still up in the CC, but she is starting to get some items. Yone has rushed Berserkers. Things are actually starting to go pretty good bot lane. All of the kills have gone onto the Xerath, whereas the kills have gone onto the Misfortune for the blue side. They are up 4K. Twice the kills in 10 minutes. This is rough. And of course, like I said, the biggest issue is the Master Yi effect of just spiraling this game out of control. Fiddlesticks is trying to do what he's doing, but he is building Tank Fiddle. And Tank Fiddle is not awesome. Anybody who tells you it is, wrong. Where's your damage? You don't have it. Okay, Yone's ult works very weird. Don't chase in. He has to snap back. Like, why? He has to snap back. Does nobody understand how Yone's fucking E works? The issue is, I don't know what Aphelios and Fiddlesticks is going to do to this level 9 Kraken Slayer Master. He doesn't have AP. So, he has 0 AP, he's dealing almost 0 damage. It's just not great. Darius is not having an awesome time either. He's 1 and 4. He's been taking some terrible trades. I don't think he knows how his items are supposed to work. No real need for the flash there. Good attempt. Very close. So Fitz is coming up. He showed up on a ward. Zin carefully backs off, safely backs off. Looks like the cat is roaming up and wants to join his party. Zin's into the bush, just hiding out. Fiddlesticks is on a ward, hiding out. They're going to let the cat go in first. Goes in heavy duty with the E. Darius misses his E. Little quick trade back. Channeling in. Fizz ult. Dies because he doesn't deal damage. And Cat's got some kills on the board. She's already got her Blade of the Ruined King finished. This is a sizable spike. It's the first item that you do run. Good trade back. Oh, Xerath, you are very low, my friend. Good trade back indeed. Zin is sitting on 1,500 gold. He could complete his Eclipse. I don't know why he's not back in. He's going to take a couple, like a free tower shot, no big. He's going to keep the push going. Here's the thing, if he would, he's already got this 2-level lead. If he would back, buy his items, he'd actually be able to deal more damage to Darius, which means to get more plates because he'd be able to kill off. Cat has killed herself. She played herself. Horrible to what? Now, unfortunately, this Master Yi has Ginsu and has Kraken Slayer. And we got Eclipse and Zerkers, which is not the right build for Zin. you do want some tank stats. Your attack speed is cool, but he's already got his knockups and everything else that kind of goes with that. His attack reset, and he's got his third strikes built in for the heal and all that, and he's got the Eclipse. Really, Berserkers is okay, but you're kind of more of a brawler type assassin, which means that you want to be able to stand up and scrap. So into their team, AP, but barely any double AD, a bit of CC. You're pretty much looking that you want plated steel caps in this matchup. You kind of want plated. More Berserkers really cares. And it is a W max, followed by the E max. Boom goes the dynamite. And the Master Yi is unstoppable. I'm fully expected to see an FF in 5 seconds, because there's just no universe where Red Team comes back. Where's the FF, guys? This game's unwinnable. Absolutely unwinnable. 7k down, and you got 903 on a Master Yi. You're not going to win. Fiddlesticks can't even do his jungle. Like, Tank Fids doesn't fucking work. It doesn't. This Darius is attempting to hold. You know, he's actually doing better in CS than I thought he was going to do. I'll be honest. Dragon is coming up 2.5. They've been very consistently on it because they've had a constant prio in the bot lane, which is very, very strange when you consider that the one side's Aphelios Xerath. There's the knockup, there's the cat damage, there's the reset on her abilities. Well, they get them 15-second cooldown. Darius still has some potential to do some damage. I just don't see it happening. He is going to just accelerate this out of anybody's hopes and prayers. Sochi's down. The Manamune is still stacking. I love the Manamune, but I always feel like it's just... If things start going bad early, you're fucked. Like, it's just not going to be effective. Able to get a bit dodged out. Is Yone going to be able to do anything? Probably, because the cat's super low. Bit of a whip, honestly, from that ult. Darius is trying to get some work going. Does not get to do anything. Is able to get some damage back in. Down you go. Good roam from the Misfortune. Quite solid. Darius has TP. But, like I said, the biggest issue that he did was that early play. He could have walked to lane with the level advantage, because he couldn't buy any items. He could have then pushed it in, got the fight off, and then TP'd back with an actual item advantage, and killed the Xin Zhao, and just been able to manhandle. And he managed to throw the entire purpose of having to TP. He hasn't used it to roam to any other lanes to help out. He's only used it to get back to lane. And if you're only taking TP to farm and get back to lane, why did you even bother? Why even take it? You know what? At this point, that's fine if he took 3 over to deal with them, because they're just able to take this mid tower. Hopefully they don't crack the inhibitor. You don't really want to crack the inhibitor prior to 20, just because it funnels free XP and gold into their base when there's no real big game-over objectives that are coming. So Darius is kind of pretty strong. Yone's going to be snapping back. Unfortunately, this Master Yi is coming in hard. 10-0-3. He's getting his Blade of the Ruined King up. Yone can't do jack shit. There's just nothing you can do into that. And Tank Fiddlesticks continues to do nothing of value. Katarina is getting absolutely demolished by the 2 levels down Xerath. Can they get a... Yep, that's big. That is huge. They were able to CC chain him. He got a little greedy. And when I say a little greedy, I mean super, super greedy. A flash, a heal for a little extra speed, but it's Katarina. She's a stupid champion. And another dragon goes down because the Misfortune could just take it. They have such a power lead that she doesn't really need to do much. Like, she's got a very easy job this game. Farm, take objectives, and periodically press R. That's it. Looks like she's going with the Eclipse build. That is the correct choice as well. I actually feel that it's stronger to do to just keep stacking your tier, not going into the blue mana because not going into the mana mure, right? Because it's actually really weak until you manage to get this. You get a much bigger item spike off of the finished Eclipse than off of an unstacked mana mure. You can always just do it later. So Zin is doubling down on the easily exploded build. He has a 2-level lead, so he's able to get away with this. Also, the Darius just does not seem to be able to land those keys. But the problem is Zin is essentially made of paper mache right now. He's got the lead, so he can sort of dive. But the issue is that Lazareth can't hit anything. He's got the level lead. Things are okay. Katarina's coming in. Gets the kill off with the cat coming. Yone explodes for very, very free. The game is very old. He is doing some sizable work because Darius is playing absolutely devastating. Yone hasn't really done any roams. The cat's been very active. I mean, even the bot lane roamed up top to help out. Solid. But the build on the Fiddlesticks makes it impossible to play the game. The Aphelios can't play the game because of Master Yi getting those early kills. And this Darius wasting his TP early essentially meant that he was playing with one summoner as opposed to the 2 of the Zin. So it's like, yeah, Vince is tanky, what's the matter? So Zin's getting snagged up, able to get some big kills off. All of the CC is missing. And Master Yi just cleans up for the Quadra, I believe. Yep. Apparently, Red side is just kind of was letting that happen. The fact that everything just stopped makes me think that they just FF'd. Odds are quite good that they did. Yeah, that was an FF. Or if they just ended in the game's finito. Alright, so that was a quick, simple game. I'm going to say that the takeaways from this were in the top lane. It was entirely down to early backup, okay, down in XP, able to hit back into it, and Darius with 0 item advantage at all. Walking back in. Zin would have burnt near all of his mana, pushing this up to here. Right? You have multiple waves. It's not moving. Right now, you TP'd into the Zin being able to set up kind of a freeze. You've hit a few times, but you fought into his minion wave. You weren't going to do anything. You have a level advantage. And you keep making it very obvious that Q's coming out, so the Zin's able to get the damage in. Like, there gets the Q, and it was actually very close to getting a kill on the Zin, being a level down. But he could have walked that, farmed up, not done a stupid trade, and then TP'd back into lane. But now if he's died once, he has no TP. Zin could push this through, but he has not put any wards down. And it's after 3 minutes. This is when junglers make their roams. And Fiddlesticks is able to just walk it out pretty easy. You know, he's got no levels, right? The big issue, though, was that he got an early kill and started accelerating. Yone's obviously going to win the early trades against Katarina. It's kind of what happens. But the Yi is aggressively coming in. They're going to be looking at running him. 2v1, even if the cat's weak, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. And they are doing a good ping on this. Zin does notice that this roam is happening. Here's the thing, though. Why are you chasing and flashing? He has to go back to this position. You can't not go back to that position. Bit of a whip and double down. Now, here's the problem. Even more of a problem. The fact that Darius has now died twice, has barely been able to farm, has no mid lane that can help, and his jungler's on the opposite side of the map. With this kind of wave for the Xin means that Xin is just going to be able to free take this and is going to accelerate his level advantage, and you're basically out of the game. And that's what happened. Bot lane's a bit of a shit show. Xerath did some decent poking down, but the Aphelios really just couldn't seem to do much. He was able to farm better. Like, things were going okay. Like, but you're all about hitting these Qs, dodging the Leona E's, but the big issue with you running a Aphelios and a Xerath is right here. If Leona all-ins you, that was very hopeful. But if, and somehow MF just died to Mini Negro. But if the Leona all-ins you like that, there's no escapes. And there's no escapes. You just die. And this is kind of big. If the Yone would have been able to get the kill, would have been able to get that shutdown. And again, this was a zero-item beat. See, right now, Darius should just be weaving Qs. Zinzao has, like, yes, he's got a level advantage. You're at your turret. You've got the mana advantage. Right? You got the mana advantage. Swing in. Get some easy Qs. Like that, right? You dodge out from that W, you get that Q in there, you get the bleed. Right? Also, he's comboing wrong. You want to hit with the E? See, even though he's on you, you hit with the E. Why do you hit with the E? Because the E is that knock up into the slow, which very easily allows you to hit with the W for the bleed effect, and you walk it out for that Q. It's all about how you chain it, right? So Leo just explodes. Easy. Easy peasy. Xerath has been having a miserable time. Dragon's available. You got bot lane Cryo. But they are determined to go for this misfortune instead of securing Drake. And prioritization is kind of a problem. Nobody was backing up this Fiddlesticks, and then this happens. And, like, it took so long that Cat was able to get there. So, that's basically the game. One side was playing a lot better than the other side, and there were some definite build issues that were going on here. You can't out-tank a Yi because of his build style. The monstrous amount of true damage that he does. Your armor means nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just build enough damage to be able to kill him before he kills you, because you're not going to survive, no matter how tanky you are, right? Not if he's ahead. At top lane, Darius fucking up his early teleport essentially put the nail on the coffin for this lane war. All right, well, it's been a slice. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed my little rundown. It was like kind of cast, kind of review, even though it was live time. And if you didn't enjoy it, I don't fucking care. We all got things to do. All right, take it easy, y'all.